Like a tribe does. Before this, did you really know what I was? Comprehend to the track force, why? Cause give me inches on the tip of the vibe buzz. Rock and roll to the beat of the funk fuzz. Wipe your feet really good on the rhythm rug. If you feel the urge to freak, do the jitterbug. Come and spread your arms if you really need a hug. Afrocentric living gives a big shrug. I like Phil Cliff, that's what I love. I love a plateau, it's what we're above. If you diss us, we won't even think of. We'll nip up a dog and give a big shove. This rhythm really fits like a slug glove. Like a box of positives, it's a plus love. As the trial flies high like a dove. Hey!
Almost started talking without unmuting my mic. How's everybody doing? Thank you all for showing up. Thank you to the people in the chat. We got Dandelion and Mystic Shadow so far. And this is episode 17. 17 already. Damn, it goes by fast. And basically going to talk about the great finale of the Book of Boba. What was that? But anyways, guys, how you all doing?
Doing well, doing well.
All right.
Good. Very good.
Yeah. Chris, drive safely. Ninja, how you doing?
Very good.
Yeah. Austinator.
Hello.
Good Lord,
Almost
this
caught
got
you.
that ass of damn bobbleheads.
Yeah, it keeps getting bigger. Yeah, those pops. It's true.
God.
He's like, I shall cover my wall in the pops, I say.
Oh, yes.
Hanstro got
Yeah.
one I cannot find, but I want it. He got Smokey and the Bandit Funko Pop. I want that one.
The one that's the whole car, right?
It's a car with Burt Reynolds sitting in it. That shit is
Yeah.
Damn.
No, if you guys want to see Funko Pops, you go to Honstar. And my God, that guy, when we first started streaming about 2 some odd years ago together,
Mhm.
I mean, he's been on streams for longer than that, but when he started really streaming about 2 years ago, he had maybe about 3 or 4 of those. He's got about 70 now.
Okay.
This is like watching a crack.
Too far behind.
I only got 3. Sheesh.
I've got
Crack addict, watching a crack addict go from just a few to.
I don't like the ones that show like when they zombies. Or more
I'm
Yeah, I
not
hate
down with
those.
those either.
Yeah,
I'm not down
I
with those
hate
either.
those.
My favorite collection of the ones I have is the Run DMC. Those I have all 3 of those. Yeah, I have all 3 of those.
Cool.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find that
But,
Smokey and the Bandit though. That's the first one I've seen yet.
Smoky. Did you check Amazon? Can you find
Well,
it?
I want to do it in the store. I don't want to order it. I want to go to like the comic book stores and stuff.
Oh, okay, okay.
If I can't find it, then I will go that route.
Gang,
I like
check GameStop.
I'll try
Yeah,
that.
stuff, and ask them if they can order it.
Man,
They might be able to order it.
Yeah.
That Smokey and the Bandit. I love that. I used to have the truck.
That is my dream car, bro.
I used to have the truck, the toy truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I was to hit the lottery, that'd be the first replica
Car
car.
you-
I buy.
I got a friend that has that
I
car
want
with the
that
gold.
Firebird, Trans Am.
Man. All right. So let's get down to it. Give me a sec. We're going to show the screen and see what people had to say about this episode, man.
Guys, go. If you don't mind, pull up Rotten Tomatoes. See what they're saying now.
Rotten Tomatoes. Absolutely. I will do that, sir.
I'm curious to see what the critics and the fans are saying.
Curious. Boba Fett. Tomatoes.
I mean, I didn't hate the episode, but I will say this. Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I will say this about this episode. You could
What
not
would you
have
say?
drawn a straighter line to the two things that happened in this that was so obvious it was going to happen. The Rancor being ridden and Grogu coming back and sitting in that damn seat. There has never been a straighter line with a ruler ever drawn than that.
Mhm.
That was so telegraphed.
I'll give you the Rancor. I ain't sure about Grogu because I really didn't know.
What? They don't put a bubble on that damn starship for no reason.
Yeah.
I think the reason they did that because Grogu is the top seller in fucking Disney now.
Yeah. I mean, I know why they did it, but like I said, you could have, like, I don't know. You didn't have to draw the line and say, here's A, here's B, we're done. They could have done something more. It was so telegraphed. I mean, like I said, I'm not hating on this because I didn't hate it.
I can't tell.
This is the episode.
50? Got critics?
Really?
Only 16 critics watched it. I find that hard to believe.
At least for Rotten Tomatoes.
It'll go up.
I think it will too. I don't know, man. There's a lot of hate out there for it. Boy, I was watching Grace Randolph today.
Yeah.
She was
But
kind of.
Boba Fett, man,
Hey,
he was
Wednesday.
he kicked some ass in this one at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, he
yeah.
was more like Boba
It took
Fett.
us how many episodes for him to kick some ass?
I told you that since episode 1.
I know, but damn, man.
Everybody say Cad Bane's a badass. Who got killed? And who killed Cad Bane?
Is he dead
Right.
though?
I think
That
Yes.
was a good one. I didn't want
You
him to
think
kill
he's dead?
Cat.
I think he's dead.
I think
His little red light was blinking. That's what Jason said, and I actually went back and looked at it. His light's blinking.
Yeah, it is. You hear the gurgle and the machine starting to fail. I don't know, man. I'd be okay with him coming back.
unless they get some kind of way they can like heal their body and like go into some kind of coma like thing and
They
self-healing.
Yeah.
They did have Marshall in the back of the tank,
So
and he was about ready to get modded. So, I mean, if they bring him back,
Okay. How many of you sticked around to the end credits?
I did.
I did.
I saw it.
Because you knew, or you didn't, or you just did anyway?
Oh, the end credits showed
I guess.
Marshall in the tank.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
exactly.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
Yeah, I saw
I
it.
only saw it when I saw someone on Twitter mention it. What's with the
Yeah.
Marshall and the mod guy at the end? I'm like, what? I'm like,
I
fuck,
think-
there was an end credit.
I did hear him say the tank is being used. But I thought he
Yeah.
was doing it for doggone Black Chewie.
Well, when
Taunton, yeah.
That's what I
Sam
was thinking.
came back, I knew
Mhm.
that wasn't him in the tank, and I kind of guessed that it would be the Marshall, but yeah. Hey, okay, I'm gonna jump off. I know. Yeah, man.
Right, man.
But, I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay.
Okay, no problem.
I tell you what, because
Hold on,
Santon,
please.
he must
Yeah,
be
go ahead.
made out of fucking iron or steel because he got shot how many times?
Don't even get me going on that.
No blood. No, I was like, what the fuck?
Oh
is he
yeah,
made out
I was
of?
like sitting there like,
So,
damn, this dude.
This is what Shifty says. WandaVision 2.0. I had all these ideas. None of them happened. No surprises. No big moments. No Luke, Han, Chewie, Kira, Mace, Kenobi, teaser, Grogu's rescue, and it lessened the impact of Mando season 2 finale. I agree. I agree with that. Also, Robert Rodriguez is a super overrated. He should never direct another Star Wars episode again.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Hey, bright as day. Thank you, hell brother. Shifty, I was high on the series until the disappointing finale. My only issue until now was the bite colors and the chase being slow. Well, you know, Fennec Shan had a crazy fast speeder. Yeah. Did you notice that moment when she was like missing for a while again in the
Yeah.
episode?
Fell asleep.
But she took
It's
out
like-
she took out the whole fucking syndicate thing by herself.
She took out all the heads of the
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think she did that on her own because I don't think Boba would have had the balls to do it. At least this Boba.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I
at least
agree.
Cad tried to build him up. Say, look, I know you're a
Mhm.
killer. And I knew this, so he was building them up
You're
to.
a killer still.
But
Yeah, man. It was.
It made no sense to me. It made no sense to kill him, and now I'm glad they didn't kill the deputy. I mean the sheriff, because I'm like, why are they gonna kill him? He's too popular of a character to kill off like that. So at least I'm glad they're not.
Yeah.
Right. All right. As I go through this, guys, feel free to comment on whatever we're jumping on. Right. So let's start. I'll start it off with the scenes are like the cinematography is nice. It's beautiful. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that. And here they are having their little conference. Jump in, guys, whenever you want.
No, I thought that was kind of cool. They just trying to figure out what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
And they got Mando in there. I'm like saying, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, right? Mando's all. Yeah, anyways, man, I've said this before. Like, you notice ever since he came out with that interview about him talking less, he's talked less. It's like they made him
less.
Yeah, considerably less. Like, fuck, last episode, he was just standing there. He didn't say a
for
goddamn
30
thing,
seconds.
man.
30 seconds. Nothing.
It was all Fennec shot.
You know.
Oh my gosh.
Only thing I would have done different in this, because I enjoyed the series and I'm not mad at this ending at all. I would have made Cad Bane the main protagonist in this.
That one scene you left, the left scene you left from. I know some people call them Power Rangers. I want to call them Voltron Force. That's what I'm thinking.
That didn't even bother me.
But when they were running after like chasing the people, I started saying "Go Power Rangers." But you know, whatever, it is what it is, man. You know what? And this episode it didn't bother me.
About one of the bikers in this episode really annoyed me in this because literally he span around and then I thought he was going to do something really cool, but no, he shot him.
Oh yeah.
And he was helping Chrysanthemum, whatever his name is.
Yeah. Both of them there, like they didn't even reach up to his armpits. He had to actually freaking kneel down for them to help him up. Yeah,
I saw that. But I'm telling you, I don't know what he's made out of, man. But I want some of that shit.
Oh, I didn't mind this character. She seemed pretty cool.
Yeah, I liked her. But boy got shot like 10 times, man. No armor. He just shrugged that shit off.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing definitely,
go ahead.
They shot him in the leg twice, and then when those big things with the shields came out, he took off running. I mean, okay, is he a fast healer?
We don't know.
But Cad Bane is cold. He's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like who's that with the Western with Clint Eastwood? Who did he play? What was his name?
What
was his character's name in the Westerns?
Blondie.
Yeah.
Josie Wales on one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good, bad, ugly. He was Blondie.
He was well done.
I wouldn't doubt they did that imaging like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. Like the pikes were a little bit dry, don't you think?
Yeah.
They should have been more developed.
Okay. This is one of the things that I saw this, right? I was watching this and I didn't realize it was R2 right away. I'm like, oh, an X-Wing. I thought it was going to be, Kim from Kim's Convenience Store that was going to be there. But my daughter was like, no, it was R2, it was blue. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, all right, Luke is bringing him back, right? And then I'm like, holy shit, wait, Luke is getting there. Oh shit, we might get Han, all these things started playing. And then we get, what's her name? Prill or something? Pill.
The damn mechanic.
Like,
the mechanic, her.
Don't arrest me.
And all of a sudden, I see nobody. I'm like, God damn it. Are you telling me fucking R2 flew this shit here just to deliver the damn kid? I'm talking about Uber to a different level, We Uber your child to you. Oh, my God. But let's be honest, guys. We all knew this was going to happen because of that freaking Nubian freaking child seat in the back, right? Once we saw that built in that episode, we knew right off the bat that that's what was going to happen. Like Chris said before, we know the two constant things. He's going to ride the Rancor and Grogu's coming back, right?
Yes.
But you know, him riding a Rancor did not bother me. It wasn't forced.
Yeah.
To me, it was necessary. It was necessary.
It was not
silly.
It was not silly or anything like that. Like how it was depicted to be, you know.
Right. It was like the mother of dragons flying the dragon. That's exactly how it was.
To me, it was shades of Avatar. When old boy rode that thing that couldn't be worn, couldn't be ridden by anybody. Then he rode it. That's what
Shifty comes in with a good one right here. What do you guys think? I also feel that killing Cad Bane was a mistake. They could have done more with him, just like Maul.
I agree. Killing Cad Bane was
Yeah,
a mistake.
I disagree.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you disagree. Please tell us why, oh great ninja who repairs Star Wars scenes so very well, by the way. And you know, you deserve credit for that. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing with Cad Bane. I think they're doing a lot more with Cad Bane. Like, okay, so we got enough of him in Clone Wars and all that. Like, honestly, I think we should have gotten more Cad Bane, but throughout this entire season than just the last 2 episodes.
Right.
Because that's probably my biggest problem now that I've seen this entire show is that they don't really develop the villains whatsoever. Like the Pikes are super dry, you know, they're really like basic, like, oh yeah, we're gonna take over, we're just gonna transport our stuff and all that. It's like, why couldn't
you know who you just sounded like right now? The way you did that voice, you sounded like Nick Weiser from 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. Just the way you did that. Yeah, Austin, isn't it true?
It is.
That's true.
That was really fucking cool. I had to look. I'm like, wait, did he just jump on without me knowing? Okay, continue. Sorry for cutting you off.
Okay, well, anyway, I feel like because there were those 2 episodes, the Mandalorian episodes, I like to call them, that should have developed the villains a lot more and all that. Like the Pikes should have done a lot more, and it's like we were teased like, oh yeah, maybe like Kira is in this and all that to connect back, but no, she isn't. So
say who else was going to be in it?
Well, Kira's part of Crimson Dawn, so
there it is.
No, but
it's canon, right?
It's true. Yeah,
I'm just saying, Cad Bane is too good of a villain to get killed like this. They should. To me, it's a mistake. It's like we say if you watch Black Panther, Kill Him and Killmonger. Was a mistake.
He was gonna be killed by Boba in Clone Wars anyway, so.
I'm saying. I'm just saying killing him was a mistake. That's what I'm saying.
The timing was the thing, and also when he was like, he has jets on his boots. At least he did in the cartoon.
Yeah,
I was expecting him to use that to escape that and actually get away, right?
That would have been a cool fight.
Them damn missiles on Boba boots was hot. Well, like, where the hell is all this shit coming from?
It was like a Shaolin. It was like a Shaolin move he did, right? Bring up his knee with his torch like that.
They were all there.
Yeah. I was missing to shoot something out of his ass.
I'm just glad that everybody's talking about he wasn't a badass. You saw it now. Live in full color.
Yeah.
That sucker could fight. He was just holding back till it was time.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Also, I love just the duo between him and Mando.
Yeah,
like it really just brought me like back to Mandalorian season 2 when both Boba and Mando walked in to that place where Bo-Katan was. And it's like a buddy cop situation. Like I love that shit. You know, great duo. Honestly.
They should have knew those lizard people were gonna turn against them because they're sworn enemies and the whole town full of lizard people. So why didn't Chrysanthemum or whatever saw that?
Yeah,
I can see the other people being fooled, and then if I'm not mistaken, the people that look like dogs, they the one that killed the Gamorrean guards. Gamorrean guards can't catch a break.
Really, it's like, man, I would like negotiate. If I was a Gamorrean guard working for Boba, I would negotiate a crazy ass contract.
You gotta give me a gun, not an axe.
It sounds like pig squealing when they push him off that cliff.
That's exactly what.
Like fuck.
That was crazy. Now this was a cool scene.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like the cat thing. I tell you what, I can't wait for Halloween because I know there's gonna be a whole hell of a lot of Cad Banes coming out of the woodwork.
Yeah, his suit is fire.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he does. I agree. He reminds me of Clint Eastwood.
Yeah. It was like Eddie Murphy saying, "Why did you eat the ice cream off the floor?" I was going to eat it.
Boom.
Yeah. He's a little bit paler, but I think Ninja, you fixed that up on your thing. I think it was just the fact that I think it's Tatooine sun. It doesn't look good with the skin.
Actually, it's because of his age. Apparently,
so
that's what they said.
The older they get, the lighter they get.
Yes.
So then I'm getting really fucking old.
Shit, but age don't stop his quickness because he damn sure outdrew him.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. When he told him that Pikes killed your family, I was like, "Oh shit, he's gonna lose." I thought he was gonna go freaking crazy.
You know what I thought when he went to get the Rancor? I thought he was going to find some more Sand people. That's what I was thinking.
That's what I was thinking.
Like, did he got a backup group of Tuskens we don't know about? So I guess that female Tusken that trained him must be his dad. I didn't remember seeing her on that pile when they burned him.
I didn't either.
So I don't know where she's at.
That would have been a good scene to talk about their fight, right? And the dent, like to bring that in. Wouldn't it have been cool to actually have a dialogue about that fight?
Yes.
I'll tell you, man, the old thing right there, he's funny. He was funny in this one.
This guy, I wanted him to die. It was funny though, Danny. Yeah, it was funny. Man. But I wanted him to die.
When he sent him out there, thought he was gonna negotiate. He said that shit. Man, I started laughing. I was like,
he reminded me of. I can't even think of the character. He reminded me of somebody the same way. I can't even think of the character.
They say that's the guy that played Max Headroom. I hadn't confirmed that.
Really?
What?
That's what I was told.
On MTV, shit.
The actor that plays Max Headroom. They say that's him. I don't know.
I gotta check that out. Actor.
That'd be funny if it was him. Man, they had to blow it.
No, it isn't. It was Matt Frewer.
Yeah, that's Max Headroom. That's Max Headroom.
So that's him?
Matt Frewer is Max Headroom. That is correct.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian actor, buddy. Canadian American.
Fuck, man, I don't know every single Canadian.
I'm just let you know. Since you like to take credit. But that is Matt Frewer is Max Headroom.
Yeah. But is he the same actor in that show though?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Shit. Fuck, he looks better green. Yeah. He's too white. He must be getting really old too.
That is crazy. Wow.
Damn. Wow.
What should be now? Him and Jennifer Beals. I'm like, damn.
I think he was in one of the Lawnmower Mans too, if I ain't mistaken.
Oh, it must be wasn't that a second one?
There was two.
Hey, drop shot. Man.
I never seen the second one.
This is another thing, man. They were pinned down behind these freaking walls. Like Tatooine sand and cement walls must be some powerful shit. That's all I have to say. Like
it must be cement.
What do you call those?
I saw what you did there.
Don't they call those things Droidicas, whatever? That's what they call them in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, it's kind of like a different type of thing, though. The shield.
They had like the shields, which gave me prequel vibes. So I was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah.
I think it was bullshit that Blade didn't go through that shield though.
Yeah, the dark saber.
Dark saber should have been able to go through that.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Like too much velocity. I'm like, what?
That was a good scene when he writes the thing on the tablet. That was funny. That was funny.
And then he read it. It's like
You went there and read it. That shit. That fight scene there. I was like, I think boy dead. But damn if he ain't came back.
I never liked these alien graces. It looked like they had testicles as mouths. Yeah.
They kind of do.
Yeah, it's like a baboon's ass.
They do.
That or tiny butts.
Yeah.
Walrus people.
Man.
She coming.
Why is the one thing I don't like about their motorcycles? They're too gaudy. All that fucking mirrors. They got 50 mirrors on there.
The color too. I mean.
I don't mind the color. They're just gaudy looking.
The color gets on my nerves. I mean,
Oh,
it just don't
man.
feel Star Wars.
We got Mr. Grant Gregory. That sounded Scottish, did not sound anything like Australian. Our Australian buddy, my Commonwealth partner. I knew Chewbacca wasn't going to die. Chewbacca. Chewbacca. He did not die. Chewbacca was alive.
I thought Chewbacca ass was in trouble.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
He's getting nailed a lot of times in this episode. I was like, damn.
She
What did
really
you guys
impressed
think?
me in this episode.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I wasn't really feeling her, but man, she was hailing everyone when she killed all them people. So I'm feeling Finnick. I'm feeling her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that scene where they all died there at the end and she just comes out from the thing. I was like, okay.
I like the Pikes when they got the helmets on versus when they don't have them on.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
They look more menacing with the helmet on.
Right.
When it's off, that looks pretty fake to me.
But I thought they were like these great warriors and serious, not warriors, but they had all these like.
They portray them harder on on the animation.
Yeah.
Yes.
On animation, they were like, you didn't fuck with them. You bet not even think about it. But now they seem quite fuckable with.
I like this interaction between both of them.
Yeah.
It goes against the creed, and you can see that Boba Fett is like not even there with the whole Mandalorian culture at all.
Nope.
Yeah.
But
Nope.
but man, they could have gone so many different ways with these two.
I like the differences in their uniforms too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you notice that the middle is the same. Their chest piece in the middle, like right here.
Yeah, but I'm saying I like how Mando's look, but that green is fire too.
Yeah. Let's go.
That guy right there, I wish they would have killed off.
Could I speak? Can I continue? I was like, no.
I thought he was
Kill him.
The two pigs flying off the hill. He should have been the one flying off the hill.
It was a right amount of comedy relief for me. I was like,
not
reading that shit right now.
much, not too little. Yeah.
And this is the moment he realized he fucked up.
Not too little, not too much.
That right there would be like when keeping it real goes wrong.
He's like, oh damn, I should have proofread this shit.
Yep.
That was wicked. I have to say, seeing them both of them airborne fighting like that, it was cool.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a problem with that fight scene. It felt like the Pikes became storm fucking troopers that couldn't shoot them to death. Because let's be honest, guys, they were outnumbered. They should have gone down a while ago.
Right.
But they were strategically hitting the fucking armor.
But that's superior skill, though, too, I think, too. If let's think it was 5 Mandalorians. I think 5 Mandalorians could take them suckers.
Oh,
look what 2 did. You get 3 more with that damn skill set.
They wasn't impressive to me at all.
What?
The Pikes, they wasn't impressive.
Oh.
No, God, we had 5 Mandalorians. We'd had a 30-second battle scene.
Man, Jason is Jason expected the Pikes to be like some Shaolin temple type kung fu people, man, coming out there.
They were trash. I mean, the way they definitely had 5 Mandalorian, they wouldn't even had Rancor or nothing there.
They water them down compared to the animation Clone Wars.
Yeah.
No, was it Clone Wars or Rebels? Clone Wars.
Clone Wars and Bad Batch.
Yeah, they water them down, but hey, Mandalorians, man, they known to do that shit.
That armor on that vehicle is what every single vehicle in the Republic should have, because it was withstanding a fucking beating, and everybody was behind it. Oh my gosh!
I could have sworn that he said that the sheriff was shot down and killed in the interaction, but now the bank the tank can bring you back from the dead too.
No, I think it was this. I think that Cad Bane thought he killed him, but you can see that they were using a med pack on him, right?
Yeah.
They didn't go to the deputy to see if he was okay. They went. Deputy was dead.
5 times.
Yeah, but they went directly to him. Yeah. Correction, Max Mock Shays. Marjo Domo was not.
And he killed the deputy.
On.
Yeah. So Shifty looked it up. It isn't the same guy that played the Mock Shies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thank you for that, Shifty. Always Shifty. Matt Fuhrer is much older too. Hey, Shifty. The implication was that he lived. Yes, it was. So yeah, man, that friggin' armored truck, man. I want one.
No,
that was a great scene. Go ahead.
Armor to be made out of instead of that cheap plastic.
Yeah.
And here comes the Power Rangers.
Go. God, that's such trash. Rancor with
that was a cool scene when freaking Black Chrysanthemum comes back and freaking throwing them frig.
And they were still nailing him. I'm like, damn.
They were popping him with the laser beams in the leg and everything.
Yeah, he was getting shot in the back. He was walking towards them, and then you have that connection, right? They're bringing back that connection between Boba and Black Chrysanthemum. He cover me, and he runs to get him, type thing.
Yep.
Yeah, you deserved a good
look at that scene right there.
We should have Wookiee shields.
Look, what the fuck is she smiling about? Oh, because they thought they won. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I take it back. Take it back. They thought they won. Sorry, I thought that was in the middle of the fight. And she's like fucking smiling. This is a real gunfight. We're all gonna die. It's like the dude in Armageddon. Remember? he's like on the nuclear weapon. I just want to feel the power between my legs, brother. Oh my gosh, man! I mean,
look at that scene, Basco. They ain't one color in that scene, but those 2 stupid ass scooters and that whole thing. Everything is gray, rust, brown.
Come on, man! It's part of their identity. You have to understand. It's part of their identity.
Y'all are letting
we lost Skystar. He's a part of the identity politics now. Fucking
oh my gosh!
It's man. Reject Tommy and reject Trini.
Oh my gosh! Come on, man! It's just they just wanted to give some color.
It looks like 2 of those kitty things, you see in front of the grocery store that kids.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's funny again?
Freaking that's their
and you write it like a banta.
You know what's really weird is that when you're watching, there's 2 things that bothered me in this. One, it was like 20 years ago or more. Yeah, but Max Headroom was cool.
Stay on target.
Fennec Shan comes on her speeder. That speeder, when she's riding it, every scene that she's riding it, it looks like a speeder chase in Star Wars. It looks accurate because it looks smooth and all that. Anytime they get on those speeders, it looks choppy and it's like, what are these things? Are they beaters that are just putting along? Now, the second thing, Fennec Shan comes to save the mods and she jumps over the wall, right? She jumps over the wall and starts shooting to save him, right?
Okay.
Then when she's done, she tells him to, stay there or whatever. and she walks through an archway, and her speeder bike is right there, in plain sight of where the mods were. So it's like they didn't see her coming. Go back and watch it really quick. If you're watching it right here, go to the part where the mods are at and where they're shooting and they're backed up against the wall, and where Finnick comes in really quick.
I think we need to get an instant replay on that spin move. Am I right? Like,
oh my god, that was so pointless. It's like, why does he do that?
Phoenix,
My accuracy.
That reminds me when my uncle plays freaking cornhole. He freaking he has this move where he spins around.
It's back farther, I think.
No, it's further up.
It throws the hacky sack. Like, that's what it reminds me of. It's like, it's so lame. It's like that's like the most dad move ever. Just like him spinning around and then just like, hey, look, guys, new move. Spins around and then just shoots the blast. I'm like, come on. You couldn't do something cool with it. Like, you couldn't have through I don't know, one of those, thermal detonators or something. Like, you couldn't have done something cool. I'm like, good Lord.
Drop Shop comes in. What do you think about the 18-minute mark? Fennec went to help that group pin down, says keep your head down, and they are surprised. Yet when she leaves,
right there,
she's parked right in front of where they were pinned.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I think
it was so obvious. I'm sitting there going, like, how did they not see her? It was like, do they even pay attention to placement? She literally jumps over like a wall or something. Does one of her little Bruce Lee flying kick moves over onto the ground and then shoots them all up and then tells them stay here. And she walks through an archway that's right next to them, and there's her bike.
I didn't notice that, but
yeah. Go forward and see if
who was saying before? So who was saying before about the Darksaber not working through the shield? Why would you guys say that? That it should have?
It should have. We're saying it should have.
Yeah, it should have.
I would have thought it would have. I mean, look at what. Okay, so the Darksaber is as powerful, if not more powerful, than any other Jedi lightsaber created.
But if it'll work, we wouldn't need the Rancor and all that. Because
I know, I understand. But here's the thing, because it didn't work, it makes no sense. Because think about what Qui-Gon's lightsaber does to blast doors. I mean, it's the same thing. It's like,
hey, Robert Storms.
Hey, Rob liked it. He liked it.
He didn't like it, man.
He just said he only said it's trash. It's not fucking trash.
I think
if he said it was fucking trash, he wouldn't have liked it.
But Basco, I think Phoenix the real leader of the whole thing. You see how she
goes and cleans out the freaking pipe.
You see how she told Bubba to get back in there and take out the trash instead of fighting with the big robot guy on the street?
Mm. Oh, this is the scene you're talking about.
She said, "Bubba, you can't do that. Get in here."
Right here. Hold on.
Like they were married.
Right here.
Like she was his mom or something. Like
no,
his wife.
No, it's way before this. The
this is the spin around thing. The spin around right here.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Right there.
And if you watch it, it's slow mo too. They slow it down. Go back and watch it again. It's like it's almost Matrix like. Watch it. Just watch how slow it is.
Dun, 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 dun.
He doesn't even
Matrix
get a
move. Watch this.
He doesn't even get a run. He spins around. Like, how lame is that?
Hit me. Jump back. Kiss myself.
I just don't.
They should have had a little Billie Jean music. Right when
I'm gonna break it. Send me the link.
I'll find out what the mark was for the Phoenix Shan one.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Hold on. I can send Robert the link.
Danny Lyon, I'm not a hater.
I'm not a hater either.
I didn't think about that.
I liked it. I did like it. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say
Yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah, me too.
but
Yeah, temptation.
There are issues though.
mhm.
Oh, there is
There's tons of issues.
tons of issues.
Let me see.
He's running.
Oh my god, this shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dottie.
One night in Bangkok makes the world go under.
This
not go any faster.
It throws a freaking hammer at its head. It's like,
Like, oh my god, that was just like,
oh my gosh.
seriously?
Yeah, and here, like, seriously, nobody has a fucking grenade, right?
Apparently,
You
they
think
don't
that-
have any. They don't have the funds
Like,
for it.
what you call it, a thermal detonator? I don't know.
Go to 1741.
What
yeah.
you want to see that scene?
1741, yeah. And then watch it from there for about 30 seconds, maybe.
I hope I don't get fucking struck, man. It's gonna be your fault.
Well, then pause it every 10
Yeah,
seconds.
What's wrong opposition?
All right, so she shoots them from there.
Okay,
Okay,
right there. So look where she's at, and then she does her little Bruce Lee flip.
Oh, but it's like
And
in an
look-
alleyway.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
okay,
right there.
okay,
It's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
in front of them.
okay. They fucked up in the editing there. Okay.
I'm like,
Alright.
what? She pulls up. She's so stealth that they don't hear the damn speeder bike, and then she jumps
Alright,
up
alright.
onto a building. They still don't notice her, and then she kills all of them, and then jumps down with her little sneaky move.
You could just
I'm gonna
cut
just go
that.
right here.
Just cut that scene.
Yeah. It's like seriously.
Well, Nindroid does
then-
enough fan edits that he'll even admit that
and
those things should be glaring at you, like, oh my god, how did we miss this?
Yeah.
How do just cut that
Yep.
part out?
y'all are haters. Don't you realize we had smack talk from R2D2 in the last 2 episodes? Where
That's true. Hey, I liked it. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
say I
liked
didn't like
it.
it. I'm just not
Rodriguez-
going to give it. I'm not going to give shows, even if I like them, a pass on what they do wrong.
right, guys, this was the best part of this episode, man. Right here,
Oh yeah, when he jumped on him, that was.
Oh,
good.
yeah.
I won't
the
lie.
the return.
I'm telling you,
Son to the
somebody
father.
took calculus classes to draw as straight of a line as they did for that part.
Is just seeing those dollars fall down. Grogu
It's got merchandising. They said it in Spaceballs.
Grogu dollars.
Oh my gosh,
May the Schwartz be with you.
merchandising. Spaceballs, the flamethrower.
Where's all the people in this city? They ain't like nobody around.
Well, they
Jason,
all
don't you
left.
see a rancor? Would you be walking around the street as a freaking
People
rancor?
poking their- There's some people poking their heads out the windows and stuff or something, you know.
Dude, I'll be gone.
Man, you're one of those people, aren't you? Oh, I heard something going on across the street. Opens up the blinds and that's shit. Turn off the lights. I told you, turn off the lights. Let me see what's going on. Oh
Are you calling him a tweaker?
Oh my god, Danny, did you like the Rancor thing?
Okay.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it could be. It actually worked, but here's the problem with it. Again, it's such a telegraphed move because in that situation, if I had the Rancor or the Slave One, I'm jumping in the Slave One.
Yeah.
That's
Now-
gonna it's gonna take those shields down.
Now,
I got a question.
Exactly.
I got a question. How many Scorpion droids were there? Was it 2 or 3?
2.
2.
I know there was more than that. Wasn't it 3?
It was just 2.
I thought
Yeah,
it
it
was
was 2.
3. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I thought it was 3 too.
And the thing is
As well.
why then? Okay, here's the problem with the original trilogy being as old as it was. He introduced those types of droids with shields.
Hey, Rob.
Right in the prequels, and we haven't seen them since.
But it's not the
So
same
now,
droids.
It's not the same.
Well, I know they're not the same, but what I'm saying is we haven't seen anything of that caliber. So it's just so weird and out of place. Again, it takes you kind of out of that moment. I mean, it works, but it's like, wait. Why didn't the Empire have any of these? I mean,
did you notice though that Grogu has grown? He's taller now.
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's got about a half a foot to grow still.
See, he's not dragging his whatever fucking robe is that. You think they would have like kitty clothes for potato sack.
He's like walking side by side.
Man,
he's gonna be a big Grogu someday.
He's like Groot. He can grow just little by little.
Little by little.
Still waiting on the Ragu sponsorship where they're like,
Wouldn't that be such a troll the first time he speaks? I am Grogu.
Grogu, I am.
Grogu, I am.
That's really good. That's really good. Oh my gosh, man. Like seriously, guys, look at that wall. Look at that structure. They were like, I'm sorry, I had problems with this whole fighting scene with the pistols and the guns.
It's like so durable. Like
it's like back in the day, when they throw a coffee table and they were behind the coffee table shooting each other. Bullets weren't going through the coffee table.
There.
Yeah, these things are blowing up everything, but they can't go through this this Pueblo style building. It's just dirt and like thatch. That's all these buildings are supposed to be made out of.
Maybe it depends on what kind of dirt is it. It's not a regular Earth planet dirt. So.
Well, I'm just saying.
So I guess those 2 episodes, which we didn't have Boba Fett, he was there taking his Rancor riding lessons.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. So okay, so it all makes sense now.
Disney Plus exclusive bonus Rancor lessons
behind the scenes. The 2 episodes you didn't get. Yeah, deleted scenes.
30 minutes of Rancor lessons.
It should have been 9 episodes this season. The 2 episodes you missed. Tell me, Mr. Gretel, how do I ride this Rancor? Orale, Moms, you get on top of him, you pull the chains.
You know what got me is okay, he rides the Rancor and then he gets off and thrown off and he has his Cad Bane fight. Then the Rancor goes off. Well, then they're all shooting at the Rancor. It's like, wouldn't Boba Fett have come back by now? Because he had already beaten Cad Bane. Would he not have come back and just said, yo, settle down there?
Yeah, Mando's like, don't shoot it. You're scaring it. That's what he said. I'm like, oh my God.
And this was one of the best scenes here. The fight between both of them. This was one of the best scenes.
This fight was good.
Yeah,
the standoffs were good. I can't complain about that.
I just wish they would have given more context about the dent. Like when he says, I've bested you before. You've got a dent to prove that. Because we know that's where the dent comes from. It's been written about enough and it's been talked about enough. And I don't care if they killed him off necessarily as much as I want there to be more for that. I want to see that stuff, but it'd be cool to reference it now. That way, if they do put it in Bad Batch or something like that, that we'll get it.
Rob, what you got to say?
What do I got to say? Am I on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Yeah.
Man, that was such a waste of 7 episodes, man. Swear to God. The biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life. How do you're telling me this dude that is a paid bounty hunter just happened to say, hey, I almost died here. Let me see if I can run the planet for no fucking reason. And then by the 7th episode, they're like, you know what? Maybe we'll not cut out for this shit. No fucking shit. You're a bounty hunter.
That was the sentence that made me hate the whole series.
Yeah,
it's like you go and then you're like you go through 7 episodes just so you can go, we're not cut out for this. You could have saved us all time if you would have just said that for the first episode. We get to see you play Dancing with Wolves with Tusken Raiders, and your best episode didn't even have you in it.
Rob, tell us exactly how you really feel.
I had more enjoyment when I was constipated than watching this show.
Well, If you're ever constipated, Rob, you know what to do now. Watch the episodes.
First of all, I don't think I would be as upset as I am if it was titled something different, because it wasn't a Boba Fett show.
I said that, right? I said that. Remember I said that? I said it should have been called, The Tales of Mos Espa or something like that, because it was definitely not the Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah. Like if you're going to have a Boba Fett show, and I feel like it's the same thing with Rise of Skywalker. How hard is it to say Boba Fett escapes, he goes after Han Solo for revenge, you don't have to show Han, maybe like in the last episode with the deep fake or whatever, and then Cad Bane is hunting him down. Nope, you bring Cad Bane in just to kill him in the next episode. You bring Ahsoka in just so you guys can go, hey, don't forget, my show's coming out soon. And it doesn't make any like so she meets meets Anakin's son, and she's just like, yeah, I'm a friend of the family. Look, bitch, I think you guys need to sit down because you got a lot to talk about.
Yes, exactly.
And they're like, and the one thing I will disagree with, I heard you guys talking about the Darksaber and the shield. The Darksaber, no lightsaber would have penetrated the shield, because in episode 1, Phantom Menace, when the droid cards came out and they had the bubble shield, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan split the fuck out because they couldn't get through the shield.
Yeah,
that's true. Yeah,
but other than that,
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The show didn't make any damn sense. It was, say what you want about Hawkeye. At least by the end of it, there was a reason. By the end of this, they're like, hey guys, we wasted 7 episodes.
Hawkeye at least refocused on Hawkeye about halfway through. I was worried it was going to go away from Hawkeye completely, and then they refocused it really on Hawkeye, which is really good. They used their focus and went, okay, we got it. This one lost its focus for 2 full episodes.
Come on, this was the face of a killer. Look at it.
But hold on. The lost focus was the best 2 episodes.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm saying that does say a lot.
It's like the first 3 episodes is like, I'm gonna do some politics, back to tank, flashback, politics, back to tank, flashback. I was like, by the 3rd episode, I was done. I'm like, fuck this show. And then when episode 5 came out, someone's like, oh, you need to watch this because it's really good. And I'm like, okay, I watched episode 4, it's horrible. Episode 5, Mandalorian's in it. Mandalorian had to step in and like, bitch, let me show you how to do this. It's like, it's
awful. Boba Fett did kick ass in this. I mean, they did give him a lot of action. He did shoot a lot of people. He used a lot of his gadgets. I mean, they basically blew their wad in this episode with Boba Fett. And they could have been
that shit wasn't even.
You're both wrong. It's all about Baby Yoda. It's all about Baby
Yoda. That shit wasn't cool. But all that shit Boba Fett did, that shit wasn't cool. I seen Mando do a lot worse and better, cooler shit in the Mandalorian season. Like in the very first episode when Mando jumps on the back of the turret and lights everybody up before he rescues Baby Yoda in the very, very pilot episode was cooler than most of the shit Boba Fett did. It's like, oh, they're on their jetpacks. We got that. We got like 5 Mandalorians on their jetpacks lighting shit up in episode 3 of Mandalorian.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like nothing that they showed me other than the CGI Rancor doing Godzilla. I was like, I've seen all this shit. And don't get me started with the fucking Power Rangers from Canto Bight. Like, I want to know where, what fucking Tatooine Hilton spa do they go to? I didn't know Tatooine had a fucking Hilton. I did not know Tatooine had a Hilton spa where young kids can go hang out and get washed up because them motherfuckers are too fucking clean.
All right, guys, I gotta run.
All right, Chris.
Make sure you guys come over.
Yeah.
And watch the Rule of 3 for a few minutes, and there's a special poll. Vote in it.
Or dance on it for Chris. So going back to this, Fennec Shann's scene here was the best scene.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
I love that.
Again, the best scene has nothing to do with Boba Fett whatsoever.
That's true. But it's the standoff scenes, this scene, that's it. And I would have to say the fact that you saw Mando riding the Rancor kind of gives the symbolism of the whole Mandalorian. What was that called? Their superstition, right? Their unwritten that the real Mandalore is going to be riding a what's that, the dragon or whatever?
Crate dragon?
Yeah,
no, it's not the crate dragon, but it's a different. It wasn't a crate dragon. It's a different type of mythical beast.
Oh,
it's supposed to be a mythical beast. Yeah. Overall, like seriously, I said I hated the series, but it wasn't I hate the series. It was more like it was a mess. Like it didn't make any sense what they were trying to do. Like we got the plot. I think it was the third episode or fourth episode. The fourth episode. We finally got the plot. Then you get next two episodes. You don't get Boba Fett at all. So in order to construct a character, that's not the way to go about it. So obviously the name, the Book of Boba Fett, unless he was keeping a journal himself and saying, this is going to be my book, this happened to me today. But there's two episodes that weren't there. He wasn't there at all. It was Mandalorian all the way, right? Which was a great episode. For me, if I had to rate, that's my favorite episode. The first episode with the Mandalorian.
It should be stories of Boba Fett or something that encompasses the Mandalorian. Yeah. I agree. It shouldn't have been called this Boba Fett. I mean, the Book of Boba Fett, because
should have been called The Guardians of the Dune Sea or something like that.
Right. Something.
Tales of the New Republic or something, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
I don't think so.
Or call it Anybody But Boba Fett.
Where's Waldo?
That's
where's
what
Boba? Where's Boba
Yeah,
Fett?
seriously. But Fennec was really something.
Fennec was the real boss.
Yes,
well,
he
you
was
said
out
it from
there
the
going
beginning.
fight, what's his name? And she said, Bubba, you get in here now. Take the trash out. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, the thing Boba says at the end made me want to go through my phone screen and choke whoever wrote this episode. Because the fact he's like, nah, I'm not cut out for this. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, what? No. Tell me he didn't say that. Please.
So what's the Book of Boba Fett 2 going to be about him now? Oh, I'm going to be a bounty hunter?
Thank you, Ali. Sorry, what was that?
If they make a second book, the second book of Boba, is he now going to go back to be a bounty hunter? Is that
I don't see. That's the thing. I don't think there's going to be, well, they said series season finale, right? So they're leaving it open. I don't think they're going to have another one.
They said they decided if the green, I guess depending how the reaction is, it's going to be green.
I don't. We'll see, but I don't see them doing it because they're getting a lot of heat for this series. And not only that, the one I can't understand is how Andor got a freaking second season greenlit with the first one not
it ain't even been out yet.
Yeah.
When is
that? But you have to keep in mind a lot of times they greenlight series and they bring them out and we never get to see them, right? They scrap them.
Yeah.
I heard the Bad Batch 2 is coming out this spring or early summer. I already heard it's going to be out before Andor.
Yeah, it's going to be soon.
I got my man 36. Did you catch the bent spear after the stabbing? Then it was straight again? Really?
What?
The bent spear after the stabbing. Well, there was no blood or nothing. That's what I was telling you guys earlier. I said he looks like he's part robot or something. And his light was blinking, so maybe
Well, he had he got them holes sticking out of his face.
I'm just worried about the sheriff, man. What's his name? Because you see the guy who was with him. That's looked like the guy from Blade Runner. So he's gonna come up. He's gonna come out looking like Cable or something.
Cable.
Yeah, he better not become a mod.
Like Cable, man. He's gonna have him all. Gonna have modded up and he'll have some big.
Yeah, he leads all the mods.
Some big pink, purple.
I'm gonna check that out after. Yeah. Shifty comes in. We won't get a Book of Boba Fett 2. I think the leads and resurrections of Rangers of the New Republic with Elephant replacing Carano. Yeah. Hey, Jess, I'm at work, so I can't stay. Just saying hi, and the show was caca. the show as a whole was crap. The whole show was crap, and the best episodes did not have him in them. And you know what? That is truth. There's people that enjoyed it. Listen, the people that liked it, listen to them. You know, I know Danny enjoyed it, and that's all good. I'm not shitting on him or making him feel any particular way. You know, but myself, like I said, I said hate before. Hate's a strong word. I would never watch the whole series again. If anything, I would watch maybe those 3 episodes, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. What about you guys? What are your best episodes? Like if you had to rank them. Come on, there's only 7. Can't be that much.
The one before was the best one. Yeah. The last 2, let's see, them 2.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm the same way.
Just says Big Banta Poodoo. Total Poodoo. So what did you say, Jason?
Well, I like not this one, but the 2 before. The last one was probably the best. The one before that probably the second best.
Okay.
And then trying to think, not the one. Trying to think, one or 2. I can't remember. I got to remember. They're so unforgettable now. I'm trying to remember. There's one decent one in the beginning.
Okay.
This would probably be like 4, or this one here, maybe to me.
Okay. Austin.
Oh God. I really wanted to be nice to this show, but after this episode, I'm pissed. So from worst to best, this episode is last, and then episode 3, and then episode 1, and then episode 2, and then episode 4, and then episode 6. No, wait, episode 5, then 6.
Danny, no problem, man. We're all good. It's all good, brother.
Well, see, I didn't like that end part. He's like walking around smiling, people waving like a little, and I'm like, oh, thank you for the piece of fruit and this and that. I mean, come on, be a badass like you were. Hey, give me that damn piece of fruit for my big Wookiee guy.
Yeah, but you see, like,
he's just nice.
This is the part that drove me nuts. This part right here. I gave this series an A. Hold on, Danny's coming in.
She's wearing like a Misfits outfit. I was looking at her a Misfits shirt. I'm like, what the hell? The one guy looks like he's trying to be the guy right there next to her. He looks like he's got a suit on when he's doing a flip. Looks like he's doing like trying to be like James Bond or something. And she's got like a little like she's like somebody wearing a Misfit. The Misfits. You seen that jacket they wear?
Yes.
I was like, what the hell? Where the hell did they get that on tattooing?
Gem in the Misfit. I can't believe it. But see, this is the part that I got upset because here's where they're like, oh, if not us, like, why are they bowing? They have to bow. Like, he's complaining actually that he's bowing because he's hurt. And then he goes, oh, man, we're not. I think he goes, this whole scene. Hold on.
Thank you. Look, thank you for the piece of fruit. Look at him. Look, smiling. Look at that.
See, he smiles.
I mean, they should have played it Disney.
We're not suited for this.
During this part.
Oh, my
God. We're not suited for this.
They should have had
They went through all that bullshit. And then they go, if not us, then who? And it pans to them. It pans to the kids, these mods. So obviously they're thinking about giving them.
They should have did like a whole new world or something.
But they're implying that they want to give them
there's that
the power to run everything. Why? Because they have colorful Vespas.
Yeah, you see the ugly scooter. And look at the two. Look at the 2 kids.
Because they can become Power Rangers. They can form a Megazord.
I know, man.
And how are they so clean, I mean, God, they look like they going,
Yeah.
They're spiffed up, man.
They have this cute scene with freaking Baby Yoda saying he wants to go faster.
There's King Kong.
Yeah, that's all.
King Kong.
That's exactly. I saw this and right away I thought Rampage.
A Rampage or King Kong.
Video game? Yeah. I thought Rampage.
And then you got Mando. Don't shoot him, like the girl in King Kong. Don't shoot him. He's scared. Or I'm like, what? Look at that. Yeah.
You're hurting his feelings.
You're hurting his feelings. Look at that ugly red with the ugly green.
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah,
Well,
all,
was
that,
it Christmas?
all that dirt, smoke, and all that. You know, I mean, I live out in the country. You know, just look, you get a little bit of dust, and when you know your whole car and everything's like covered, you know, in ash and all that, and them things are like shining. You know, going in the middle of a desert planet. You know.
Yeah. You have
there he is right there. See the guy? He's gonna make him like
yeah, Dread, not worry, man. Me, I'll fix you up real good.
Like Cable.
You know, that's
you get done.
That's Thundercat, the rapper.
Yeah, man.
They said he's gonna have a robotic eye and all that.
Not good.
Yeah, it was.
No.
I don't know, man. Like I said, the whole series, I wouldn't rewatch it. I will watch. What about you guys?
No.
I would only rewatch the Mandalorian episode. Other than that, no.
Yeah. Danny came in. He said, "I get the series an A." Okay, I loved it. Through it was a good series. Would like to see a season 2. The consistency, like if you just look at the action scenes and stuff like that, I can see how you can give it a grade like that. It's fine. Myself, I would have to give this a D.
If
the whole series a D.
If they do a second season, if they're going bounty hunting and stuff, I might be interested. But if they're still sitting there in Tatooine, and you know, I don't see. I'm not interested in it.
It doesn't make sense. The series does not make sense. Like, where are they going with this?
You know, another thing. What about the huts? You know, they never explain either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. The huts are like they're gone.
They just like, oh, I gotta go. Bye. That was it.
It's like, fuck, the Pikes are here. We out. We're going back to Hatala. Yeah, it was crazy. I gave it a D. What do you give it, G Major?
Oh, I almost dipped on this whole thing. I would say C minus.
C minus.
I mean, there was some couple of good episodes, but of course, there was one with the Mandalorian, which we wanted Boba to be like, and he wasn't. So yeah.
It took 7th episode to show that his balls grew back in the back of the tank.
Right.
Austin there.
This entire show was a disappointment.
Okay.
I really tried to give this show a chance, but it like everybody said, the best 2 episodes weren't even. Boba wasn't even in it, and then the finale fucked it up so bad. You know, if I was being consistent, you know, this entire show would get a B. But unfortunately, because the finale sucks so bad, I have to give it a C minus, and that's bordering on D. And let me tell you, this sucked. I am genuinely disappointed. I expected better, but once again, why do I even get my hopes up at this point?
You're like many people that you know, including myself. We hope to get something that makes sense and is good, and a lot of us are just, you know, into it for that, right? Like, there's a lot of people that stop watching this after the 3rd episode. They have that 3 strike rule. If it's shitty after 3 episodes, that's it. I'm not watching anymore. I have to see the whole thing to make that judgment. Jason, go ahead.
I almost have to. I mean, I was for that last 2 episodes. I was like getting back into it. You know, it was like, okay, the grade's gonna be better. It's like we got steak those 2 episodes, eating steak, but we got steak in this episode, but it was mixed with dog food, and it just ruined it for me.
God, dude.
I'm like I said,
Didn't you ever open up a can of canned food and go, damn, that smells pretty good?
Yeah, it just was. I don't know. Like I said, if they make a season 2. I mean, if it's still on that, if it's still on Tatooine, I don't know. I just don't see what stories you could do. I mean, you know, I mean, if they'd have kept, if he's still alive, Cade Bane's still alive. I mean, okay, we can maybe do something like that in the huts or something. But it just, I don't know where you can go with it. Huh? I guess he can say, "Well, he can go help Mando and go to Mandalore." I don't know what else they can really do with him now.
Right.
I really hope he is.
Sorry, I thought you were done.
I got one thing. I do hope if they do have him in the future, I hope he's on one of those planets that Star Killer base blows up. I mean, I hope that's what happens. But I can just finish Boba altogether.
Oh my God.
Jesus. God, I'm like, I don't wish death on the guy. God damn.
Well, I was
all right, you're done. I'm cutting you off now. Ninja.
Well, then they can finally finish his character.
Oh.
Let's have something more. I know you're gonna give it some more light to these all our negativity to it.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna be the positive one here.
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna echo a little bit of Danny actually.
Go ahead. There's nothing wrong with
that. Actually, I'm gonna give the whole show B+. Mainly because, unlike everyone here, I actually like the last episode. You know,
it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. No. I know that, but I actually really enjoyed it. Yeah, I stayed up last night just to watch it.
Okay.
And you know what? Honestly, I got what I wanted out of the episode. Honestly, all that I wanted to see was Boba being a badass and all that, and Mando being a side character and character development on Boba Fett. And also, I wanted to see Cad Bane die. Which, guess what? I got all that.
See, and that's fine. If that's what your expectancies that's what you're expecting, and those boxes got checked off, then of course you're gonna love it. You're gonna give it a B+. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
there's nothing wrong with that, man.
My only thing, for the overall show, I would actually give it like maybe a solid B. You know, I will say the show at times is a little bit. Well, it is messy. The whole show is messy. It's like one episode is completely a flashback with like 5 minutes of present day stuff, and just keeps on going back and forth, and all of that.
Right.
You know, the whole show is messy and all that, but honestly, it's an enjoyable mess. How about that? You know, like I'm gonna be honest, it's a lot better than Bad Batch. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I rather. Damn, I don't know if I'm going to actually say that. No, I can't. I can't say I rather Bad Batch.
Here's the thing. Bad Batch, I will admit, like, yes, it was better paced and all that. Like, it was better formatted.
It was a freaking marathon. Ask G Major about that shit.
Yeah. Trust me. But honestly, there were a lot more like slower episodes in Bad Batch.
Okay.
Boring ones, so I much rather watch this where I see Boba Fett, you know, try and kick some ass, and Mando with the dark saber, Luke training Grogu, and I much rather see that shit than fucking, you know, the Bad Batch doing really nothing, allowing Omega to do shit. So
right,
you know.
Right.
We need Omega in this series so bad.
Yeah, that could be season 2, honestly. I could see that, you know, if there is even a season 2. Now, with me, I would actually like a season 2, mainly because I see the potential of where this show could be. All right, the first season was a little bit messy. Some first seasons are for big shows. Well, they could go down so many routes with it. Like, I like a lot of these side characters as well. Like, I like the interrogation droid as the protocol droid. I was like, we should get more of him, honestly. You know, more. Like, I was like, where the fuck is he for, you know, like this finale as well? He just appeared during one scene. I'm like, come on. And
someone's here to see you outside. Wow, that's great security.
Yeah, great, right? Yeah, exactly. So I feel like the show itself could be a lot better. All right. And you know,
Shifty, actually, everybody, when you do your shows, ask everybody that's in your chat to check the subscriptions, because YouTube's been doing that. It's been unsubscribing people. You gotta watch that. Yeah. But you see, you said something here that it all depends which boxes you're checking off, right? Other people, what I really enjoyed was the connection to the lore from like Rebels and the Clone Wars, right? When they do those connections and you see those characters, that's what I like. And then, you know, the other thing that I started doing ever since I started YouTube is really seeing the story and how it develops, right?
Yeah.
And to go back on something that Rob said, like Hawkeye, it was well paced and it was consistent in the storytelling, right? By me, it was one of the best consistency story writing of the Marvel TV series. I just hated the end.
It was.
I just hated the ending. I didn't like that ending. Is what killed that last episode's what turned me off from the whole series, right? Because they made Kingpin look like a total friggin', it wasn't the Kingpin from the Daredevil series.
No.
But man, saying that, man, you know what? It was, it had this series had its moments. Overall, I would not watch it in complete again. I might watch those couple of episodes. For me, my favorite episodes were episodes 5, 6, and 7, 2, 4, 3, and 1. Being the first episode, I hated it the most. But the best episode for me was the first episode with the Mandalorian.
Yep.
The whole conversation he had with the other Mandalorians. For me, I love that history lesson and how it tied into the lore of Mandalore, right?
Yeah.
So it was kind of cool. I thought the symbolism when you saw Mando on the Rancor, I was like, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm dying to see what's, basically it's like they just built hype for the other shows. They used Boba Fett as their little pitch in order to get their other shows hype. Oh, here's Ahsoka. Oh, here's Luke. Look how good Luke looks now. We can make him look really good. We can, and we don't need Mark Hamill to voice him, so we can do that series.
It's a
exactly right.
Exactly.
So it's like everything was like a long ass commercial. Yeah. All right, guys, man. Yeah, Ninja, go ahead. Tell the people where they can find you, man.
All right, you guys can personally find me on my own YouTube channel, Nindroid243, where over there I'm currently re-editing episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, into a better film, into my own vision for my conclusion of the sequel trilogy. Lots of people are helping me, lots of great voice talents and all that, like Guyscar right here.
Oh.
Yeah. Now I won't spoil who he's voice acting, but he is doing a good character. Let's just say that.
I'm just saying I'm kind of nervous. I was always told I can do these things, but I never actually gone ahead and done it. So thank you, Ninja, for actually opening that door for me.
No problem, buddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, also we have Galactic Chat this upcoming Friday, where we're also going to talk about the Book of Boba Fett, chapter 6 and 7, which I can't wait to discuss with Austinator over here. We're gonna be fighting.
There is gonna be a huge fight.
Yeah, there's gonna be a huge fight. I'm pro Book of Boba Fett. This guy's like, oh my god, this is as trash as Loki.
You know what? Now that you say that, I think it's up there. This ending pissed me off so bad. I hate this and Loki.
No, this episode was so much more enjoyable. Come on, buddy.
This finale was so bad it makes the Loki finale seem tolerable.
No.
There we go.
No, I think you should drink some happy juice.
Anyway, so yeah. Also, did anyone see the Obi-Wan poster?
Oh God.
No, I didn't actually.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, the Obi-Wan, the official poster came out and the release date of the show.
Oh God, is Mando going to be in this one too?
It's May 25th. May 25th.
Do you have it on your computer? Want to share it?
Yeah, it's here. Wait, let me get it.
Yeah, close all your porn windows.
They might put Roku in.
Here. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, he's really into cosplay titties.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What's that, bud?
They might have to put Grogu in Andor show just to save that show too. You never know.
Oh my gosh, I don't know, man.
No, Andor
is going to be Grogu, isn't he?
Well, we know where Andor is going to end up, and that's dead.
Yeah, we already know how he's going to end.
Exactly. It's like, I'm going to go watch the Titanic. I love the ending. It's like, the ship's gonna fucking sink. Yeah. But see, that's the thing. We're getting all. That's another thing, right? We're getting all these. Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna get one freaking episode in Obi-Wan with Yoda. Like, he's gonna be in the entire episode.
He's gonna be talking to a lot of people.
Harry
Yeah,
Jawa.
he's gonna be talking Qui-Gon.
Harry Jawa.
Did you get it?
Yeah, here, wait, I'm sharing it right now.
He's like, I gotta close all those windows, man. Give me a second.
Yeah, I do. I gotta close those windows.
Oh my god.
Right there.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Fuck, he's on
But
Tatooine.
let's say
Another fucking desert shot.
May 25th. I will say though, this desert shot looks a lot more cinematic.
Okay. I saw that and I thought I was looking at Dune.
Yeah, no, honestly. But I will say it looks like a movie like a movie quality.
Yeah.
At least for that poster. Like,
Well,
I really like how it's shot, at least. Like, I know it's just heavily edited, but
yeah. Well, they're promoting it as a limited series, right?
Yeah.
So basically, that's what it is. Limited series usually are like, oh, we were thinking of a movie, but we're just gonna,
Right.
Yeah, we're just gonna make it.
It's gonna be longer than like maybe it's like 3 hours, where we can't make that 3-hour movie. So they break it up to miniseries. Actually, I like limited series personally. I love the fact that you're watching a show and it finally comes to an end. There's a conclusion, right?
Yeah.
So I like that. I guess because Spanish telenovelas were always like that. They weren't like the American ones, like Days of Our Lives and all that shit that everybody just comes back to life and I shot Stefano. No, he lives. Yeah, and all that stuff. What's this? See, Shifty comes in. We better get the Kenobi teaser this weekend. For the Super Bowl? Maybe.
I know there's supposed to be something. Doctor Strange might be coming up too.
We're gonna get a Kenobi one. They I think they already announced it.
Leia and Ahsoka born.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my gosh. Jason Lee Tucker, tell the people where they can find you.
What's going on, everybody? Jason Lee Tucker Statement Channel. Tonight, when I get off work, I got a stream tonight. 11:15. It's going to be the coffee break. It's with a guy here in town. It has a coffee company. It's going to be a laid-back show. We're going to talk about his businesses and things going on in the world, different things. Could have a little bit of entertainment, news, different things. And then on Friday, me and Austin are going to open up the trash can and pour it all over the floor. We're going to talk about the rest of the Boba Fett news and what happened on the late night snack show. So check that out, 11 o'clock on Friday. Got possibly a wrestling show coming up this weekend on Saturday, so I might do a wrestling stream on Sunday. And also on Sunday we got the Boba Fett Roundtable on Chris Knight's channel, two different ones. And I think that Name That Tune is also at 11 o'clock that night also. God damn. That's a busy week. And
you're still married. God damn, lucky you.
And come back here on Wednesday night here on Vascar's channel.
He's fucking winded. I go back in Wednesday night with my channel.
And Wednesday night. And who knows? There might be some other stuff in between. But thank you, Vascar. I appreciate it, bro.
Not a problem, man. Austinator.
Yeah, man. EU is sounding really good right about now. Just find me everywhere. I gotta talk about Book of Boba Fett a shit ton over the next couple days, so that's gonna be fun. No, not really. It's not gonna be fun. It's gonna be horrible. But just check me out on Fridays on Galactic Chat. This Friday is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, it's gonna be horrible. But
no, it's gonna be great.
They can find. No, I don't know what your definition of great is, but that's not my definition.
Great, we're gonna be arguing. We're gonna just get a lightsaber duel happening.
No, it's gonna result in me putting my hands through the screen. But
no, it's gonna result with me stabbing you in the chest.
Well, geez, you didn't have to be that. You didn't have to be that. So you could.
And that's going to carry on mine, so we'll probably be doing it for Friday night.
Late on Friday nights, where me and Jason, we do the late night snack on late Friday nights. We gotta talk again. Book of Boba Fett. Oh my god, we gotta talk about that twice. And then we'll talk about a better show in Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Good lord. That's a breath of fresh air.
I couldn't continue watching that show, man.
What? Peacemaker's great.
I watched episode 3 and I was like, okay, it's not that bad, but damn, man, I just can't.
Can't do it.
Me and Angry Care Bears review movies on Saturdays. You can find me on Chris Knight's channel for the weekly wrap up, and then you can find me on the Chaos Central channel for the Book of Boba Fett roundtable at 7:30.
You need to do both roundtables, man, just to have a full
God, if I get invited to that other roundtable, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Yeah, it's gonna be Austin.
They're not gonna invite me anyway because he's gonna know I'm gonna shit on this entire episode. But with that being said, just subscribe to everybody. Guys, thanks for having me on.
Not a problem.
I got up, at 8:00 to watch this. I have to be so disappointed. I've never been so angry in my life with Star Wars since the sequels. Oh my god, this was. Oh no, this is low-key bad. Oh no.
Austin, no.
God, I'm going crazy.
No, it's not.
G Major.
Hey, what's up, G Major? I do What Up Though on Mondays. We have it was a break on this Monday because of work, and there'll probably be another break this Monday coming up because me and my DJ crew are doing a 12-hour event on Twitch.
Nice.
We'll probably post something up, but yeah, we're doing a 12-hour thing called People Mover for Valentine's Day. Some people got it off because I don't know why, whatever. But we're doing that. I probably would be doing 2 things about the Super Bowl. One, I got to keep my Detroit peeps are going crazy, talking about I want to do a parade. If Matthew Stafford's win the Super Bowl, and I'm like, no. And then they got Detroit Rams shirts going out. I was like, y'all need to calm the hell down. And people watching the Super Bowl don't watch sports, but want to complain about the halftime show and the commercials. So I might be doing those 2 videos on the weekend.
Interesting. Cool. Good stuff, man. Awesome.
Yeah, I wish I was in Hollywood, but
no, man, it looks good. You got your skin looks good. You got that tone. You look young because now white people go whiter or older.
Collard green to black eyed.
I was gonna say, yeah. So you can catch us, the regular people here that you see today on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. for this show, The Hangout. You can also catch me and my man 36 on Fridays, 8 p.m. for Hold Up, Wait. We talk a little bit more political stuff, real live events that are going on in the world today, covering the whole Ottawa convoy thing, the convoy of freedom that's going on across the countries. So
you better hit that because it's hitting here right now.
Yeah, and so definitely check us out this Friday. My man 36 and myself. I also like to thank Danny, who had to leave because he's on the other show right now with Chris, and special appearance by Ranting Rob Storms that needed to expose his hatred for this episode a little bit even further. But you know what? This episode was called In the Name of Honor. I just don't know whose honor. I just don't know whose honor they were in the name of. But anyway, we'll see that in Book of Boba Fett Season 2. So saying that, guys, thank you, everybody. And we'll catch you next time. And we are out.